Hello everybody, it's Miscensure if you were not sure, and welcome back to the Behind the Challenge of Total Drama Minecraft Season 8. There's a lot to cover in this episode because this is pretty cool. It's a pretty cool episode. In this episode, teams travel to 1600 BCE, China. The teams are tasked with building a dragon for the Chinese New Year. Now, I thought this went a little bit better than I originally expected it to. Now, me and Dan thought of doing a building challenge, but all the other building challenges have been solo. And so we were kind of interested about how it would go as a team. And honestly, I was really surprised because what we had in mind is that it was going to be awful. And at first I was like, okay, this is going to look pretty bad. But as you can tell, and this clip is at 400% speed, that it went a lot differently than expected. They actually built something that looks pretty darn good. Now, what I expected in the end was just some blobs and just a bunch of random buildings from each person. But no, they actually work together, and some of the things that have been told by the contestants after the challenge and after the recording is that, well, we just started somewhere and everybody just kind of branched off and did their own thing. And it's surprising that both teams did that. It wasn't just the red, it just wasn't the blue. It was both teams that worked together and just built something. So I thought that was pretty neat, and it definitely shocked both me and Dan. And I was really surprised about the turnout. Now, the red team opted to go for more of a, I guess, typical Chinese dragon that you could expect once you come in mind with the flamboyant designs and kind of look like a Mushu. But the blue team went for a blue design that represented a water dragon, you could say. And they both looked really good. And in this show, there's a bunch of hard calls to make because both teams are very creative and they worked well together. But I decided to do an overview and really give these builds a bunch of credit because I think they had 10 minutes. I don't really remember because I sped it up so much. Or maybe it was 5. It was something crazy, but they still got a lot of stuff done. And so here are some close-ups of the build and how much attention to detail that they both put. So it was hard for me to choose, and it's hard for him to choose as well. So we were kind of split. So we decided to ask our friend Gear Grinder, which was somebody that helped us build the show, to decide for us. And it doesn't matter if they built over because they both did, and it was hard to expect. But eventually the red team the red team won, and the blue team had to send somebody home. And that person was dead yet. Rest in peace to we're dead yet. But, that was not the end of the show. The phone called, and the red team had to send somebody to the opposing team, which is the lovely BF of Dead Yet, to replace the dead. The dead is now actually dead, but I don't know. So with Breakjack being able to switch to the other team, he had the choice to send some people to the arena, in which Fudge and Ace Rider went in, and Fudge was found to be killed. So Fudge was sent in, and her words were these: "Some people are just traitors," in which Joe says, "Sorry." This sounds very familiar.
Person that is safe is Finn.
Joe.
Sorry, Chuck. Larry.
No.
You are going home.
No.
Finn had 2 votes against him. Chucky had 3 votes against you, and 1 wild card vote for Jarrett.
Thanks.
Hey.
So, Chucky.
Yep.
Do you have any final words?
No, wait, Joe, before you leave. Here. Something to remember me by.
So much for friendship.
Bye, Joe.
So much for friendship.
What about me? Oh my.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Check out the description, put a straw poll, and tell me which team you thought made a better build. So see you guys next time.